Good evening and thanks for joining us. 7 News is live at 5, bringing you the latest on a man who escaped prison and stabbed an officer before police tracked him down.
Michael Williamson was serving life in prison for a robbery that happened in Greenville. Investigators say he escaped from McCormick Correctional. After breaking out, he showed up at a Columbia Walmart where he attacked an officer who was trying to take him in for shoplifting. 7 News reporter Robert Kittle standing by live outside that Walmart tonight.
So Robert, walk us through the timeline here from how this guy got out to what it took to track him down.
The corrections director says that Williamson was able to escape. They're not sure exactly how, but they think he might have hopped onto a food delivery truck that was leaving the prison. We checked and found out that he did work as a food service aide at the prison, so that would make sense. So they're not sure yet if that's what happened, but the corrections director says they are investigating that and they'll let us know exactly how it happened. About 9:30 Wednesday night, Columbia police officer Ashley Hardesty answered a call about a shoplifter at this Columbia Walmart. A loss prevention officer had spotted this man shoplifting and called for help. Officer Hardesty was helping search the suspect, who turned out to be escaped inmate Michael Williamson, when he pulled out a knife and attacked her.
He engaged the officer, stabbed her multiple times. She got back up off the ground, pursued him by foot, and lost him in the wood line.
That triggered a massive search with canine units and a helicopter. Around 10:20 Thursday morning, Lexington police got a report of someone matching Williamson's description a few miles away. When they arrived, Williamson tried to run into a nearby school, but he couldn't get in through the locked doors and surrendered.
No, he will not go back to McCormick. We won't tell you where he's going, but he'll come back to SCDC. We've got warrants on him for escape. There's also warrants, for him on the assaulting the officer, so that will all work itself out.
Meanwhile, Officer Hardesty is out of the hospital after being treated for stab wounds in her left arm and shoulder.
She demonstrated so much courage yesterday, and she's ready to get right back in the fight. She truly exemplifies service before self.
I asked Chief Holbrook whether Officer Hardesty was wearing a bulletproof vest, and whether that may have prevented her injuries from being any more serious. He says she was wearing one, but they're investigating to look at her clothing and the vest to see if it did deflect any blows and if that did help. Live in Columbia, Robert Kittle, 7 News.
Robert, certainly not the first time we've reported on a prisoner escape. Can you put this in perspective? 15 hours on the lam. What's that like as far as, other prison escapes?
That's pretty quick. The Chief Holbrook says that he credits that to the fact that they had so many people here so quickly and without even having to ask. It was Columbia Police that responded, but then they had Richland County, Lexington County, the State Law Enforcement Division, the Department of Corrections. They all converged on this place, and they searched all night, not getting any sleep. Got the word out, got the pictures out of the suspect, and that's why they got the tips that led to his capture just 15 hours later, so fairly quick.
Yeah, McCormick is a maximum security prison, so it'll be very interesting to see where they send him now. Robert Kittle live tonight for us in Columbia. Now, we're also bringing you team coverage of this story. We're going to bring in 7 News reporter Brianna Smith, because Brianna, you've been digging into Williamson's background, and I guess the fact that you're here means you found something.
Well, we knew he was from the upstate, so we wanted to know what he'd actually done here. We found quite a bit. We actually learned that he'd been arrested 12 times, 3 of those being violent.
So violent, look, that encompasses a lot of things. What do we mean when we say violent?
Well, the first time that he actually had a violent crime against somebody else, he stabbed someone 10 times at a bar in Greenville County off of Highway 124.
A couple of other instances as well.
Yep, let's tell you about those. 1993, while serving that 5-year sentence for that crime, he hit an officer at Perry Correctional and injured that correctional officer's mouth. Once he got out of Perry, Williamson actually robbed this gas station at gunpoint, taking $5,000 from the cashier. That was the crime that actually got him sentenced for a life sentence. Now, since then, he's been in the Department of Corrections, and he hasn't been behaving in there either.
Look, Perry Correctional is maximum security. McCormick Correctional is maximum security. He assaults a guard at one of them. He escapes from another. There is such a track record with this guy.
Yeah, and it's not only getting out, it's getting things in. Some of the disciplinary actions that he had inside were getting a cell phone, contraband, even drugs and alcohol. So getting in and out is going to be interesting to how DOC deals with that.
We're going to follow where he goes next. Brianna, thank you. Just to recap, because this is quite a story, Michael Williamson was serving life in prison for a Greenville robbery, escaped from McCormick Correctional, showed up at a Columbia Walmart where a police officer was stabbed. We're told that police officers were trying to bust him from shoplifting at the store. That officer's okay. Williamson was arrested about 4 miles away after a parent spotted him near Northside Christian Academy. He surrendered after unsuccessfully trying to escape into the locked school.
Checking the forecast now.